Hey guys, just give it a minute and see if anyone comes on. Hey Sherry, how are you? I'll just give it another minute before we start. How's things over your way, Sherry? Alright, well, we might just get started. So we're going to be making incense blends. Hey Ronnie, how's it going? Might give it another minute. I hope you're both doing well, Ronnie and Sherry. Alright, well we might make a start then. Alright, so we're going to be making incense blends to go with the crystal grids that we did last month. And the first one we're going to make is for the abundance grid. Let's see so I can see it. And we're going to be, for that one we're going to be using patchouli, some nettle, some cinnamon, thyme, fennel, chamomile, some allspice and some bergamot essential oil for that one. So there's a few ingredients to it. They're all loose leaf incense blends, and they'll end up sort of looking like that. That's one of them anyway. And what I found while I was experimenting making these is if you leave them for a day or two, especially with essential oils, if you're using them in there, if you leave it sit for a day or two, it actually smells much better than it did when you first sort of make it. So I would suggest making them and letting them sit for a couple of days and before you use them for your grid rituals. And these are, you'd burn them while you're setting up your grid and activating it and everything. Alright, so, well, let's get started. So we're going to use some patchouli first. We'll put some patchouli in. I think I might, oh no, mix it in. Well no, I'll put it in there first. Alright, so I guess it depends on how much you like the ingredients as to how much you'll put in. I'm just going to use about a teaspoon. with the patchouli. It is quite strong, and I know some people don't like it. I do, so pop in my patchouli. Then I'm going to put in some chamomile. Now this will make a fair bit, so you can use less if you don't want to make as much. That's up to you. Again, I'm going to put about another teaspoon in. Okay, next we're going to put in some nettle. And my nettle is already crushed, so stems and all. I'll measure it out for you guys. Okay, so about another teaspoon of that. Just mix it around a bit. Then we're going to add some thyme. Hey girls, how you going? Alright, so I've got lots of stem in this because I've just chucked it in. So I'm going to try and get some of the stuff that I've mulched down the bottom. And that would probably be the equivalent. Might want to put a little bit more in, I think. Heading off, sweet? Have a good day. So again, it's up to you how much of each you want to put in. So, so far we've put in some patchouli, some nettle, and some thyme in that one, and some chamomile. And next I'm going to put in a bit of cinnamon to that one. I've already crushed my cinnamon, so I like a chunky incense blend, so that's up to you how fine you want to chop yours up to. Whack that in. I might put a little bit more. Stir. A little bit of allspice for this one, and this one is for the abundance crystal grid that we did last month. So all these ingredients are good to help bring in abundance. Alright, so a bit of allspice. And I didn't put quite as full as the other ingredients into that, but you can put as much as you want in. It's purely up to you. If you've got any questions or anything, please type them up and I'll try and answer them. Okay, and the last one, apart from the essential oil that we're going to add, is some mint into that. I haven't crushed this up. I'm going to just do that now. Oh, get mint everywhere. Add that in there. Oh God, I'll vacuum later this.
Have a great day.
You too, sweet. I'll see you tonight. And give that a stir. Okay, and the last thing that we're going to add to this one is the bergamot. And before I do that, I'm actually going to put it into this bowl.
Hey Dad, did you want to wait till tomorrow to go out?
Oh, I don't care. What?
It's going to be the same way the both days. That's why we're not going to have a whole day out if we go tomorrow.
I've still got to take Jess to school tomorrow and to work tomorrow anyway.
But what time?
I don't know.
So,
Talk about it when you come back. Alright. Okay, so that's what it looks like in there so far. And lost my eyedropper. And I'm probably going to put about, hey Kirsten. Well, I'm going to put about 5 drops in there for this. So this is the bergamot essential oil. Alright, I lied. I put 8 drops in, girls, alright? But there's a few herbs in there too, so it should be a good blend. Give that a stir. Try and get all that oil mixed around into the other herbs. This one isn't, it doesn't look that appealing really, but it hasn't got bright colours and it smells gorgeous. I've put a fair bit of mint in that and a bit of bergamot too, so I think you can, well, I can smell a lot of the mint in there. It's absolutely beautiful. And that one is ready to burn. And if I'm correct, what's this one? Yeah, so that's kind of what that one looks like. Oh, amber and bergamot, yum. I really like the smell of bergamot. I've got quite a few different types of bergamot. I don't mind this one. This is the Majan one, I think. I just got a box of different ones of these off the internet. Actually not bad. So that's the first one. And I'll put the I'll put the notes up in Google Classroom of the ingredients for you. I've still got to put the crystal grid ones up. I do apologise for that, but I will get I'll get that up there this week as soon as I get a new computer. All right. So that was for the abundance crystal grid, and the next one that we're going to make is for clearing negative energy. For the grid that we made for that, to clear negative energy. So for this one, we're going to use some rosemary, some juniper, some Palo Santo, some sage, some lavender, some rose petals, some clove, and frankincense essential oil. Okay, so that's for the clearing negative energy. So I'll start with the juniper berries because I have to crush those. I'm just going to pour some in. I burn a lot of the loose leaf incense, so I tend to make it in bigger quantities. So if you don't, oh thanks. I will get them up the other one. I think the first grid notes are up there, but the second ones aren't, so I'll get them all up there this week. So just crush your juniper berries up. And there are quite a few ingredients in these ones. You don't have to put as many in. Experiment with them. Do some research and see what other herbs you might prefer to use in them. This is just a base where to start. I love juniper berries too, Sherry. I use a lot. I do like to crush them right up, but they smell better and they burn better. All right. Okay. Sorry, girls. All right, so there's the juniper berries. Next I'm going to add the rosemary. Again, you can add as much as you want. No worries, Laura. Use as much as you want. It is not the right lid. It's up to you how much you want to make. Next I'm going to crush some cloves in that. So I've got 7 in there. See how that goes in there. I'll just give them a crush up. I might add a few more. Just depends. Oh, that smells nice. Bit of Palo Santo, and I've already sort of chipped mine up. So I'll add a bit of that. Again, I love Palo Santo, so I'll probably put a bit in. And I do want to make a big batch, so get my hair out of it. Next I'm going to add a bit of sage. So you can see that the 4 things I've added so far all relate to that clearing negative energy. So add a bit of that in. Crushing it up a bit with my fingers, trying to get it all mixed together. Have you moved recently, Sherry? Ah, Ronnie. Yeah, I love to sit there with a knife and just carve away at the stick, pop it all in a container. I find it better like that for the blends that I make. So, all right, next we're going to add a bit of lavender. I might even use just wipe that, get the bergamot off it. Oh, wow. Cool. Well, I hope all your stuff gets there soon. That smells good. a stir in. Some rose petals. Now you don't have to put these in. It's purely up to you. You don't have to put any of them in. You can, like I said, swap them up for any other ingredient that you want to use that might relate to that clearing of negative energy. Just going to crush them up a bit. Actually, I'm going to crush them up a bit. I've got rose petals everywhere. And the last one is the frankincense. And again, I think I'm going to put about 8 drops in of the frankincense for that one. Oh, but if you're just making a small batch, a smaller batch than I've made, then you probably wouldn't want those 8 drops. So just I don't know. Use your intuition is what I'm trying to say. Oh my God, what did I crush up? The sage, I think. So far, Ronnie, I've put rosemary, juniper, palo santo, sage, lavender, some rose petals that I've just sort of cut up in there, and I've just put some, did I say clove? I put clove in and crushed that up, and I just put some frankincense essential oil, and I put 8 drops, and I'll just get a bowl. This in so you can see what it looks like in the white bowl. So that's what that one looks like. It smells beautiful. It's got some really nice smelling herbs and oil in that one. So that's the clearing negative energy. And again, Ronnie, I'll put the notes up so you've got the list there so you know. And the last one, I'll just pop the lids on these so I don't spill them. What do you need? Oh, go away.
I was going to make you a cup of tea, but you need stuff.
I don't want one.
Oh,
Thank you anyway.
You're only saying that because all the girls are there.
No, it's because I've drank too much already and I need water. Alright. Okay, so the last one is for a calm and peaceful home, as that was one of the grids that we, you're welcome, Ronnie. Ronnie says hi back there. Ronnie says hi.
G'day.
Oh, he's such an Aussie bogan. I love him.
Did you call me a bag?
I did.
That's right.
Alright, so calm and peaceful home, which we haven't got at the moment. We're going to use some chamomile for this one, some lemon balm, some lavender, some lemongrass, some borage flower, and some catnip. You don't have to use borage flower if you don't have it. I grew mine I grew borage purposely to collect the flower. Yeah. Hello, mate. Ronnie says hello, mate. That's g'day, mate. I'll just show you what they look like. They're all dry. They're a purple.
Taking a slash out.
Oh, shut up! Jesus. They're purple flowers, the borage, and they smell alright. But we're going to use those as part of the to promote that calm and peaceful feeling.
Am I putting off your car?
You are. Piss off. Alright. He knows I love him. Borage is a... Most of the time, yeah. Borage is a herb. It's a very big leaf. Big leafed herb. It's got really big leaves. I don't have any growing at the moment. I'm about to put some in again for the spring. It flowers. You can use the leaves and things, but I like the flowers for the incense blends that I make, so that's why I grow that one in the garden. Did I say lemongrass? Yep, borage flower and some catnip in that one. And a little bit of orange essential oil. Yeah, I can, I'll put a thing up in the notes about it if you like to, Sherry. Alright, so, chamomile. For this one, just wipe that spoon. A bit of chamomile. Some lemon balm. I have no idea where it is. And this one again is from the garden. I've got my own lemon balm growing. I love it. Makes a really nice cup of tea. Lemon balm. Let's get my hair out of it again. And don't be shy to experiment with your amounts and your ingredients too. It's fun. Alright, so a bit of lemon balm in there. Some lemongrass. I'm just going to cut a bit of that up. Just into smaller bits. Try not to get it everywhere, which I am. And put a little bit more in. So I've just sort of basically grabbed two bits like that, and I'm just going to chop them into smaller bits. Not too fine, because like I said, I like it chunky incense. If I get any in the bloody bowl. There we go. Alright. Bit of lavender. You can see some of these herbs overlap into the different blends because they have those different qualities that kind of are suited for them. Alright, I'm just going to catch up. Oh. borage. Burlock. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to have a look at that one. I don't know much about burlock and I can't see the rest of it. Hold on, girls. Alright. I have everything but borage. Well, you don't necessarily need it, Ronnie. It just has really good calming qualities about it, the borage flower. That's why I thought I'd add it in here. But you can do without it. It's up to you. And you might be able to order some online. If you do want to have a look into that, if you want some. Or I could send you some, Ronnie. I'll put in a few extra this year and I collect all their flowers and send them over. What am I doing? Send you some over, okay? All right. Some catnip. Again, this one's from my garden. And actually, I'm going to use some of this. Just... Just going to cut this bit up into it. And I'll add a bit more. I love catnip. Burdock, yep. Bloody predictive text. It sucks, doesn't it? Alright, so again I'm going to add quite a bit of the catnip. I really love catnip. Smells so nice. Alright. Just give that a bit of a mix. And the borage flowers. Fill those in. Alright, and a little bit of orange essential oil for this one. So I've got a fair bit in there, so I'll probably I might just put, it's very strong. I'm going to start with 3 drops. Oh. Okay, scratch that. I'm going to start with 4 drops, I think, maybe 5. Geez, that come out fast. Let's give that a stir. Alright, I don't know if you can see that very well, girls. That's what that one looks like. You can sort of see the purple flowers through it of the borage. It does smell nice. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't put any more orange in it, girls. Alright, so that's the 3 incense blends, and I'll just burn them in my little thing here on a charcoal block. Oh, let me just put the lid on this because I'm going to spill it. As I said before, I'll find if you're adding the oils, oh shit, I'm just going to set the place on fire. Alright, so light your block in a safe manner, not like I just did. If you leave your blends for a few days, they really, I don't know, the incense and that, and I just put them in a container and give it a bit of a shake every now and then. Oh, they smell divine. This is one I made about 3 weeks ago. That's all I've got left of it, so. And then I'll just pop it on the, I probably don't need to start with that much. Pop it on the charcoal block. And there you have it. Oh, that smells nice. You can smell the catnip through it too. Alright, so has anyone got any questions or anything? Alright, I will have the notes up by Tuesday for you in Google Classroom for both this and the crystal grids. I've just got to finish adding the photos. I was having trouble with my computer, so. Alright, girls. Well, if you do have any questions or anything, just pop it on the pop it in here, and I'll get back to you with an answer. Hopefully. Oh, I will. Hopefully, I know. You're sneezing about now, yeah. You don't have to add quite as much of the ingredients if you don't want. It's purely up to you. Thank you, Ronnie. You too. All right, girls. Well, I'll let you all go. Blessed be, and I'll see you all next month. Bye. See ya.